Good morning from Amsterdam. It's not that bad weather. It's a bit chilly, but I'm only wearing one layer and some gloves, and it's dry, so good weather to train in. I'm heading out for a morning run, and later tonight I go for the first time to the Olympic Stadium here at the track in Amsterdam, so that's nice. Looking forward to that. And I usually perform these double runs several times a week. And in this video we're gonna tackle why I do double runs and how double runs could work for other runners out there as well. I just finished my easy run of the day, 10 kilometers easy. Like I mentioned outside, this video is about how you could use double runs or when to start using double runs into your running routine. I use double runs several days a week. I have to head out later tonight as well. It's just barely afternoon here, but in the winter it gets dark pretty fast. Let's dive into the context of double runs. First, let's tackle for who the double runs might be beneficial. In my opinion, I have a rule of thumb that you should run a volume of 70 kilometers or 45 miles before double runs start to become interesting. Otherwise, you can just train 5 or 6 times a week in single runs and reach that volume. And also, you need to be a bit of a more experienced runner, in my opinion. So that means at least 1 year of experience without a lot of injury, because your muscles and tendons need to adjust to the running volume, especially if you start running twice a day.
If you did a sport where you need to run a lot, like soccer or tennis, on a higher level before, you might be able to crank up your weekly volume a bit faster than usual.
In my opinion, for two type of runners, double runs can be very beneficial, and that's for long distance runners. So 5 kilometer and longer distance, it might be quite beneficial to do some extra aerobic building. So also for marathoners and ultra marathoners. And second, of course, elite or competitive runners who have the time to train twice a day and also need a good aerobic base. When it can also be beneficial if you have only like 4 or 5 days in the week to train instead of 7 because of some work at a strange environment where you can run, then it might be beneficial to do some double runs in the days that you have in the week. So why is it useful to run twice a day instead of one longer run? The most obvious reason is to build your mileage. To split a run of 10 miles or 16 kilometers in a run of 10 kilometers and in the evening another 6 has less impact on your joints and muscles, because the longer you run, the more your tendons can be damaged, so there's less risk involved. Also, second, it improves your recovery. So if you did a training interval workout, for example, in the morning and doing an easy run in the afternoon, can be beneficial to improve recovery and blood flow in your muscles. How to start double runs in your daily routine? Well, first, it's good to start slowly with using double runs and increase the mileage, of course.
The way I started was running a small easy run of 30 to 40 minutes in the morning or afternoon, where I also performed an interval or tempo session on the same day.
So you start by doing doubles only once or twice a week in the beginning. And I noticed when I did my first double runs, which I started when I already had 2 years of experience in running, is that before a session in the evening, when you do easy morning run, my legs didn't feel any stiffness or tiredness from the morning run. The other way around, if you did a harder session in the morning of intervals, you do an easy run after in the afternoon or evening, your legs might be a bit stiff, which is good because you keep the pace low. and it helps to recover the legs with some extra blood circulation, like I mentioned before.
That's also the typical way the Kenyans train. Train hard in the morning and do an easy jog in the afternoon for recovery. In the afternoon, they never have a hard session, always some easy recovery run.
Now it's time for me to head out. It's my first time at the track here in Amsterdam. I recently moved from Utrecht, my former hometown, to Amsterdam here in the Netherlands. The weather is not too bad, only a little bit windy, but good weather to head out for a second time today.
I arrived at the Olympic Stadium after a warm-up. I'm gonna head inside now. In the evening it's pretty chilly, need more clothes. I'm also gonna talk to a new coach. Although I'm at least on the track, gonna find a new coach who's guiding me there, but probably I stick for a while longer with my old coach. We have to talk also about how we're gonna integrate my schedule and his schedule. So for the first training, also a lot of talking, not much running, but here's a glimpse of the stage. Hard to get the whole thing in one picture. Okay, the training in the stadium is done. I had a nice chat with the coach. It's a big group. Might be joining them at least once a week here in the Olympic Stadium. It's a nice atmosphere, and yeah, looking forward to pick up some speed training intervals again.
And what to do when you're already more experienced and you're already used to running twice a day? Well, if you're a very experienced runner, you can start to implement the hard days hard or the easy days easy principle, in my opinion, more, or the Norwegian style of double threshold training. What I mean by that is that you can do a lighter and a harder tempo session in one day and take the next day very easy to let the legs and the body recover from the harder session. And yeah, that's what I started doing after 1 year of doing a harder interval session with the easy run, doubling. Then I thought, how can I improve my training even more? And that way I started with double threshold training already 2 years ago. Well, that was the most important information I wanted to share about incorporating double runs into your weekly schedule. Doing double runs is not a magic fix, but it can be a tool to increase your mileage a bit easier. And also, when you are reaching a stagnant level when you're running, might be beneficial and give you the extra step and improve your running again. Other than that, I will be sharing my goals and plans for 2025 anytime soon in another video as well. For now, everybody out there, have a nice Christmas and holiday week. I'm also gonna celebrate with my family and take a little bit of a down week with running. Always keep grinding, keep running, but the volume will be maybe a bit less. Looking forward to the holidays and also to my goals for the next year. And as always, if you still got it today, have fun and get on the run.